Ah. Alright, we're live. We've got 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh, wait, we are live. I think about 1 minute till we go live.
No, it's 1 minute till
I was like, Newman, come on. It's like the selfie timer on the camera. Alright, 60 cents. Uh-oh.
No,
Of course, the Wii U.
Right, hold on. Get volume on the laptop. Just the Wii U that's frozen. Ah!
Oh, it's like 40 seconds behind.
What
garbage.
What are we gonna do?
Well, hold on. Of course. I blame you. Bye.
Yep. It's 10 seconds. 5, 4.
Alright, crank it.
So we had a countdown to the moving around here. Oh, and the drill goes
It's happening!
Got really quiet, really suddenly.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tatsumi Kimishima from Nintendo. Thank you very much to all of you who have joined us here today.
Kimishima.
And thank you to everyone viewing the presentation live online. Many people around the world watched the Nintendo Switch video we released in October of last year and reacted quite positively to it. This video introduced the Nintendo Switch console, Nintendo Switch dock, Joy-Con grip, and 2 Joy-Con controllers, as well as the Pro controller. Nintendo Switch is a console that can be played while connected to your television, but it is also a system you can bring with you to share the fun wherever you go.
Confirmed.
Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide diversity of play styles. In today's presentation, we intend to provide a detailed introduction to the Nintendo Switch hardware and software.
Hopefully it doesn't mess up our... Okay, good.
I'd like to begin by introducing the Nintendo Switch launch date, suggested retail price, and online services. Nintendo Switch will release simultaneously on March 3rd, 2017 in Japan, the US, Canada, major European countries, Hong Kong, and other territories.
Major European countries. Anybody who doesn't get the Switch doesn't matter in Europe?
This is the suggested retail price for Nintendo Switch. In Japan, it will be 29,980 yen.
It's like $300.
Sounds like a lot.
In North America, it will be $299.99. For the price in Europe, please check with your local retailer. Next, I have information about Nintendo Switch online services.
Can you give it to us?
With Nintendo Switch, you will of course be able to enjoy online multiplayer gaming.
For free.
And when you use a smart device application that will connect to Nintendo Switch, you will be able to invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends while enjoying online matches and compatible games, all from your smart device. Users will be able to try out Nintendo Switch online services for free during a trial period after launch. Then, it will become a paid service beginning in the fall of 2017.
Wait, what?
We will provide additional details on this paid service and its features on our homepage at a later date.
It's going to be free until the fall.
And I have an additional piece of information. With our past systems, like Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, we designed them using region locking, which limited play to software sold in the same region that the hardware was purchased.
Region locking.
But with Nintendo Switch, we have revised our approach and decided that in general we will not apply region locking to Nintendo Switch software. Here, I would like to switch over to the man responsible for all software development for Nintendo Switch and mobile applications,
$300.
Mr. Shinya
I had my
Takahashi.
hopes on it. I get.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shinya Takahashi, and I lead all Nintendo software development. Nintendo Switch has inherited DNA from each of the many hardware systems Nintendo has released to date. The Nintendo Entertainment System included 2 controllers in the base system. Game Boy made it possible to bring video games out of the home. Super NES added the X and Y buttons and the L and R buttons to enhance the fun. Nintendo 64 offered the world's first analog control stick, and it introduced a rumbling controller with the development of the Rumble Pack.
The only controller made for people with 3 hands.
We put a handle on Nintendo GameCube so it could be carried around. Even at that time, we were considering a home game system that you could take with you, but it seems we were a little too soon. Nintendo DS added a touchscreen. With the Wii Remote, motion control became possible.
But the Virtual Boy.
And the Wii U gamepad enabled you to play games off the TV. And now, Nintendo Switch has inherited all of Nintendo's entertainment DNA, and we have packed each and every one of these features into the system. Nintendo is constantly pursuing new forms of entertainment to bring more fun and more smiles to the world. And the new entertainment we will present in 2017 is Nintendo Switch.
He's a software guy, but all he talked about was the hardware.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Nintendo Switch is a video game system for the home. You connect it to the TV to play games. When you want to play away from the TV, you just remove Nintendo Switch from the dock. When you attach the left and right Joy-Con controllers, you can continue playing anywhere. Nintendo Switch has been designed to be a home console gaming system that gives you the freedom to change your playstyle.
Yeah, when you use that grip thing on the go, or even the Pro controller, right?
What do you mean you can do the grip thing because they showed him on the other video?
Next, allow me to introduce the playstyles Nintendo Switch will offer. TV mode.
Hey, Mario.
Play games on the TV in typical video game style. Tabletop mode. Stand the Nintendo Switch console up with its kickstand and play using the Joy-Con. You can now play video games in front of a screen with others, wherever you like, even away from the TV. Handheld mode. Attach the left and right Joy-Con to the system. You can take it with you and play indoors, outdoors, or anywhere you like. And what do you think of handing a Joy-Con to a friend or family member and sharing the joy right then and there?
With the joystick in the middle.
Oh, come
まったく
on!
の持続時間は
Battery life will vary by game, but it will range from 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours.
6.5 時間にな
Literally
り
the
ます
gamepad is on the Wii U. That's about what I expected.
USB Type-C端
And
子を
you will be able to play while
boy,
charging the
USB
system
confirmed.
using the included AC adapter and USB certified portable batteries.
That's like, oh,
画
but
面
then
は
you're set for
静
good,
電
you
容
know?
量
The
式の
screen
タッチパネル
uses a capacitive touch panel.
Wi-Fi に接続して
You can connect over Wi-Fi for multiplayer battles.
最大で
And up to
8台の
8 Nintendo Switch
同士
systems can be connected for local wireless multiplayer gaming.
Without Wi-Fi?
Yeah, like they're on little, just like the DS used to.
That's what I thought. But they also said over Wi-Fi, so
Sweet.
What do you think? With its 3 play styles, Nintendo Switch evolves gameplay, making it more active and offering greater freedom of play. And what makes this possible are the Joy-Con controllers. To tell you more about the new types of play that Joy-Con will enable, and to tell you about Nintendo Switch software, I'd like to switch things over to General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi.
switching over
Thank
to
you
the
very
development
much.
producer.
Oh, they snap and then they.
Hello, everyone. I am Nintendo Switch General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. It's great to be here.
Oh, I should play that custom.
Controllers are very important when it comes to video games, right? And I suspect all of you are wondering what the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con are like. Allow me to introduce them to you in detail.
I love that stupid looking thing.
These are the Joy-Con set in the Joy-Con grip. This is the basic style when playing on the TV. Now, let me remove the Joy-Con. These are the Joy-Con. There is a left and a right Joy-Con. Each Joy-Con has an analog stick. And each stick can also be pressed like a button.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
This Joy-Con has the familiar A, B, X, Y buttons. And beneath them is the home button. It's this house-shaped mark. There is an NFC reader writer that can read and write Amiibo data as well. And please look at the square button on this Joy-Con. This is the capture button for capturing screenshots of your gameplay. In the future, it will be able to capture video as well. You will be able to share the screens you capture with friends over social media.
Social media.
And each Joy-Con includes accelerometer and gyro sensors, making independent left and right motion control like this possible.
it's a skiing game.
And take a look right here. There are 2 buttons in the rail that connects the Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch console. These are L and R buttons. Because of this design, each Joy-Con can be used as a fully functioning individual controller.
That's insane.
You can hand a Joy-Con to the person next to you in many 2-player games. We call this sharing the joy. So,
Sounds like
Nintendo
a
Switch
con.
comes with 2 controllers right from the start.
Like, I'm a con artist.
And when you play with these Joy-Con, they fit in the palm of your hand just right, like this. And they feel very natural.
It looks like this. Perfectly. Yeah.
For example, pardon me,
They got it.
you can release the tension from your shoulders and relax while you play.
I mean, it's a good point. In a weird way, the
That's
Wii
all
remote
for my
is the same
Joy-Con
way,
introduction.
You know? You could just kind of like lounge and play.
このジョイコン
But
I thought that was a Wada.
実は
we
まだ
still
まだ
have many
お知ら
things
せ
to
したい
share
ことが
about the Joy-Con.
Magic trick. He's gonna show us a GameCube controller.
カラーのジョイコン
We have prepared Joy-Con color variations, neon blue and neon red.
It'd be easy to tell which one's which, too. You know, just hand someone the blue, and then they know they're the blue one.
これ
And this is the Joy-Con strap.
こうして
It is a wrist strap you can slide onto the rail like
Yes,
this.
for motion games, you would need that.
こんな感じで
And it has prominent L and R buttons for firm pressing.
Nice.
手を
That actually looks like
It's great for games that have you swinging your
I wouldn't
hands,
wanna, like,
attaching to your wrist so you won't drop it.
ジョイコンを持ち
And it makes the Joy-Con easier to grip.
Motion control confirmed in the Joy-Con. Well, they already kind of
スイッチに初めから入っ
This
てい
is
る
the
のは
type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately.
Well, so it comes with that. That's legit.
The right Joy-Con also has a motion IR camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here.
What? She's got
For
a camera
example,
blaster.
it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and
手の
scissors.
形や動きが読み取れたりかざした
And it can tell how far away the hand that threw it is.
ユニークな操
This
作
will
が
make unique new control styles possible.
おや
What?
What's
That
this?
just justified the
Feels like
$300
something
price.
shaking
I'm
in a
like,
glass.
what?
コップにぶつかる
The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup.
I've heard about someone leaked the vibration was like real good on it.
しかも
You can even tell
Literally, yeah.
一つ
1,
二つ
2,
三つ
3,
数まで
the
感じ
number of ice cubes in the glass.
What the hell am I watching?
さらに
And you can feel water filling the glass.
感じ取れます
How?
この HD
This
振動
new
という
sense of realism
精
is
細で
produced by the
表現力
precision
豊か
of
な
the
新
new
しい
HD Rumble.
臨場感を演出します ジョイコンは
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player to pick up the controller.
このジョイコンで
The Joy-Con offers more than just traditional video game
も
controls.
ちろんのこと新しい娯楽
It
の
invites
世界に
everyone to a
皆さん
new
を
world
誘いたいと
of
思います
entertainment.
ジョイコンから生まれた
Allow me to introduce you to two new games made possible by the Joy-Con, one that everyone can play together, and one with depth, challenge, and
それ
replayability.
ではまず
First,
誰もが一緒に
let's
遊べる
switch to the
ゲーム
game everyone can play together.
Like some clip draw.
I know, it's really good at the.
Oh my god, I literally thought that was Matthew McConaughey for like half a second. Oh, it's gonna be some Mario Western Mexican thing. That was my original theory.
I don't think it's. Yeah, they're showing a game.
The first game other than Zelda they've shown that isn't just. Oh, we won't. Is this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, this is not Mario.
I was remembering that one Mario video. They looked like they were like. Oh, it's been called 1-2 switch. Bad. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun to win.
What was that?
You know, I want to watch it. It's like it's working on me. Yeah. It's called 1-2 switch. It's amazing.
Hello everyone,
If that's not packed in, then I quit.
I am Koichi Kawamoto, the producer of 1-2 Switch.
Yeah, if it's packed in, I'm on board.
I am also the general hardware director for Nintendo Switch itself. 1-2 Switch lets you enjoy the expressiveness of the Joy-Con HD Rumble that was just introduced,
There's a lot that they're not kind
but
of.
at the same time, it's a brand new kind of game, one that mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before.
You know, that's cool. Like a little-
Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen, right?
Nintendo Land.
But 1-2-Switch can be played without looking at any screen. So then, where exactly do you look?
Fireball!
In the eyes of your opponents.
Dude, this is too trippy for
You look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the game. When will your opponent move? How will they move? Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next move,
and they tell you who
and then
wins.
you get to
Yeah.
see them do
It's like
something
playing finger guns when
unexpected.
you're a kid or something, but like,
In other words,
You're wrong.
1-2-Switch isn't a game you play
Like,
facing a screen.
you know, it's like airsoft.
It is a game that is
You-
primarily
you did!
played through face-to-face interaction.
Well, yeah, that sounds fun.
So you can bring Nintendo Switch to parties and after parties, indoors or outdoors, any place people gather or meet, and you simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up,
Yeah, see?
grab the
I
2
can see
Joy-Con,
this working in like a
3.
casual setting.
hand 1 to a friend. And just like that, with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the game world and everyone is ready for fun.
I mean, something different.
We're creating 1-2-Switch to be a staple for parties and to become an icebreaker for all kinds of fun communication. 1-2-Switch features fun for everyone gameplay made possible by the Joy-Con, and it releases March 3rd alongside Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to it. Thank you very much.
I backed in, okay.
誰も一緒に遊べ
That
る
was
ゲーム
1-2-Switch, the game everyone can play together.
続いては
Next,
ジョイコンを
let's look at a game with
活用
depth,
した
challenge, and
やり込み
replayability that
新
uses
しい
the
ゲーム体験
Joy-Con.
が生まれて
A
い
new
ますの
gameplay
で
experience is
こちらに
born. Let's
スイッチ
switch to it.
What is it gonna be? Depth? Precision? Dude, they really like slow-mo shots of people walking.
Hitman.
It's amazing these leaks don't come from like the actors in these videos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I wonder how much they, you know, I don't know. I know, that's what I'm thinking. It's like battle. Dude, what am I looking at? Right. Oh, this is that arms game. What good was it, man, you know? So, like, that's like Street Fighter It's gonna lead to people like legit punching the shit out of each other, just like flat out.
It looks more like a Tekken with the controllers.
Name,
It's a battle.
arms, like, it's just flat
It's
out
like boxing,
arms.
where you hit your opponent with punches,
Alright.
but it's also like shooting, where you aim and fire at distant opponents. To play arms, you hold one Joy-Con in each hand in a thumbs-up pose.
That's
The Joy-Con
interesting. See, it
senses
actually
your
measures
motions.
it, based
So
on-
when you punch, your character also punches.
to literally Wii box,
When you twist your fist,
but probably wouldn't work.
your punch curves.
See, you know what?
With
I don't
this,
know. I wasn't
you can
hyped
pursue
until
a
like
distant
right now.
enemy.
That's actually kind of cool.
I mean, it's kind
The
of
fact
cool.
that you're exact like
You move
it's
your
like
character
control,
by
but, like,
tilting
better.
the
You're not
Joy-Con,
gonna have like a full game there.
No,
and by
way.
combining
Literally
dashes
just has to be the
and
core.
jumps, you can perform a variety
Yeah, I
of
can see it being a
actions.
good like esports kind of like real.
Because ARMS uses physical
know?
controls, anyone can pick it up and play right away. But we've made it so that as you play more, you'll uncover higher-level techniques and strategies. Now, I'd like to show you a battle between two of our team members.
Springman versus Ribbon Girl.
Here are some of the characters who appear in the game. Springman and Ribbon Girl.
This is tough.
It's a very fast and active fighting game. They're trading punches back and forth. You can guard in this game, but they're practically battling without guarding at all right now. Oh dear, Springman is on the ropes. Oh,
I can't load
but here's Springman with a special attack. Oh, Springman won.
Springman won.
As you saw,
I get that we're watching it. Like,
the most appealing part of
later,
ARMS
but, like,
is battling. You can battle alone against the
imagine
computer,
they try not to.
and you can play split screen against a friend, as you just saw.
I don't understand why Nintendo does.
You can also bring your Nintendo Switch systems together to battle.
Their own little Switch
Oh,
show.
see, that was
And of course, we're preparing online battles as well.
Which we like punch the shit out of each other in a bar.
The extendable arm fight game,
That sounds
ARMS,
fun.
will release this spring.
Like stupidly fun.
Thank you very much.
Like Kyle.
What did you think?
アームズ
ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's newest characters.
ご覧の通り
As you can see,
ジョイコンは
mastering the Joy-Con controls can bring a new feel to even head-to-head fighting games that demand a high level of strategy and tactics.
どうぞ
I hope you'll look forward to it.
I didn't even think about
Next,
Smash Bros.
let's
Arms.
switch to this.
Hey.
You're a Switch now.
You are a kid now. I never played Splatoon.
I played it once.
I mean, I might get it on Switch. I wonder how much they use to be able to crawl down little stairs. I could see that being accurate, you know, like kind of flip your hand or wrist and then kind of like move it down. The graphics look better. I mean, I don't know, just based on video. We have to get like esports. ARMS and esports Splatoon. No joke, I want every game they do. I want Skyrim, I want Mario, I want Zelda. I know. Yes. New rumor is that Skyrim isn't going to be a launch game. But then again, if Zelda is a launch game, yeah, I would want two giant, you know, it's like I get that this is cool, but it's literally like
Nobody played this.
might as well be a new game. Like, they call it
Yeah.
oh my god, I looked down. Like,
Good
flat out.
afternoon, everyone. I am the diligent researcher at the Squid Research Lab who has spent day and night researching the mysterious squid creatures that can take on human form. I've been researching a new variety of squid that was discovered recently,
Did you hear that?
and today I'm here to announce the fruits of my labor.
Ooh, there's squids that turn into people, not people.
It
that
has
turn
been
into
about
squids.
2 years since I first discovered these squid,
There were kids that turned
and it seems there have been many changes to the squid world in that time. Turf War is their 4-on-4 team-based battles where the two teams compete to spray the ground with ink and cover the most turf. This remains a popular sport, but it appears the battle stages have changed and the fashions and weapons used have also evolved. Here, you see the latest piece of technology. This weapon set is called the Splat Dualies. Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents. It is a fearsome weapon in the hands of one who has mastered it. And it appears the special weapons which can be activated after spraying enough ground with ink are all brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons, all new special weapons, and new battle stages, we will see the emergence of new battle strategies. I expect our research will continue to keep us busy.
Yeah, like literally.
Allow me to report briefly on controls. Of course, you can use the Joy-Con controllers, but you can also play using the Pro Controller. You can play on a TV screen, and you can also play in handheld mode. And of course, in either mode, you can use gyro controls to aim your ink. You press the X button to view the map. And to do a super jump, you press the button assigned to a teammate to instantly jump there. Of course, you can battle against friends and people you don't know over the internet. And you can also bring your games and Nintendo Switch systems together to battle friends face to face. That is all from the Squid Research Lab. Oh, I almost forgot something very important. Splatoon 2 is planned for launch this summer. And again, this time, there will be stage and weapon updates after launch. And there are also plans to hold ongoing in-game events.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I am very excited to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world. Splatoon 2 still has many else to cover them. Thank you.
I will literally start the campaign to get them to the
This game's just ridiculous. Is Bowser now on job? They're trying to bring this down. Oh, he can't. It's motion.
Alright, I'm just getting through. At this point, I'm like,
He's just not going to
not exaggerating. It's just
Splatoon because of this.
I mean, it can look better than that. Something about this is just...
That's my one.
Honestly...
A large Mario sandbox world like this to run around in this time. I'll be very happy when you can all join me in departing on this new Mario journey on Nintendo Switch. We plan to release Super Mario Odyssey in the holiday season later this year. Since the release is still a ways out, you won't be able to play the game today, so I hope to offer you a chance to try it out at another time. So please wait a little longer. Thank you very much.
Why does the hat need to be a character? Why can't it just be a hat?
Yeah. Monolith's off. They're the ones that did that Xenoblade
君のため
game.
に楽園に行く
Weird looking fan.
その気持ちをお前に閉じ込められてたまるか
They're trying to make me not buy one.
You don't like this?
Yeah. I like RPGs.
You're excited for Zelda.
Yeah, but Zelda looks great.
Why? Like, are they showing us
The credits.
The short with the pants around them. We can't get over that.
私も決めたからもう怖くない
Takahashi's in this one. That's the point. Like, why? Dude, unless it's Miyamoto himself that like made every second of this game.
Clearly famous people in Japan.
I can't. But then it is also like a worldwide. Gross looking Mario City. That must have been when people just saw Wind Waker for the first time and saw the cell shaded.
Yeah.
That must have been the feeling they had when they were like, oh, you saw Mario like doing jump ropes. That made me feel like comfortable, like Brooklyn women. Tecmo Koei Tecmo, or whatever they're called, is that a thing? Or
W-Force.
Omega Force? No. Those are the ones that do, oh, it does. What's it called? Dynasty Warriors. Oh, yeah. See, Dynasty Warriors is a real, a Fire Emblem!
Oh, yes.
Alright, I'm in.
I heard that Fire Emblem was going to come to mobile. I think it should.
Oh, it's just a little tease.
What you just saw was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Koei Tecmo's latest game, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Next,
Dang.
I'd like to introduce our third-party partners.
I like Fire Emblem.
The Nintendo Switch concept has resonated with many developers, and there are currently over 50 companies working on games. And there are already over 80 games in development. So today, we'd like to introduce just a few of them.
You have.
Square Enix has already announced that they are preparing Dragon Quest X and Dragon Quest XI
They have the next
for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
Only Japan
But
does not.
there is another Dragon Quest game making an appearance, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch.
Sure.
Now, take a look at this.
We're not going
Final
to
Fantasy
switch
15.
to it.
The video.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
playing some stupid RPG nerds that people are gonna lose their minds over.
doesn't look good though.
Yeah.
Just give us the directs.
Megami Tensei. Shin. Unreal Engine.
I guess I'm not going to update you right now.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, VR.
Sacred. Japanese king. Kanji, whatever. Oh shit! Yeah, look what it is!
What is it?
What does it mean to in a vast world of adventure?
What am I watching? This looks
The
fun.
places you go,
Why are the subtitles in Japanese?
Oh, good.
the deeds you do,
game looks awesome. What is this?
Whose tales you bring to life. Every road is yours to take.
Because there's 8 different endings.
Octopath Traveler.
What you just saw was the latest game in the Atlas series, Shin Megami Tensei, which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today. Is a brand new RPG from Square Enix.
Boo.
Its world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale. Please look forward to additional information in the future. Now, let's hear from some of the developers working on new games for Nintendo Switch. To start, let's switch over to this individual.
Hello everyone, I am Toshihiro Nagoshi from Sega. Sega sees a tremendous amount of appeal in Nintendo Switch and we intend to be present on the platform. And similarly, I, as an individual creator, sense a new kind of appeal with this game hardware. We will consider new games for Nintendo Switch and we'll present them soon.
Dude, they took the worst idea from fucking Sonic game and made it into Mario.
This new hardware is taking on new challenge and has a lot of appealing points. And I would like to take advantage of this new concept and create an interesting game. Thank you very much for your time today.
Well, did you hear what he said?
Thank you,
They were going
Nagoshi-san.
to consider making.
Continuing
games
on,
for
let's
Switch.
switch to this person.
Todd
Hi,
Howard.
I'm Todd Howard here
Yeah,
at Bethesda
boy!
Game Studios.
called
We're excited to announce that yes, Skyrim is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, boy. Get it.
That's cool, but
We love to make games and worlds that you can get lost in, that you can make your.
This is starting to sound not ironic.
Now you don't have to. It's really exciting for all of us at Bethesda to finally work with Nintendo. You look at all they've done for video games over the decades. They've brought so much innovation and fun to all of us, and
Love that man.
they're doing it
He's my
again.
favorite person.
The-
歴史上じゃなくて今回スペシャルマッチで呼んでもらいました。今回ゲ
So
ームの話を一本したいと思います。
today I'd like to start, I've been invited to come to this event and I'd like to talk about one of the games that I worked on.
Dude, this translator's killing that.
Do you all remember the one guy from Santa Destroy who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right, Travis Touchdown will be making his return on Nintendo Switch. Could you show the illustration, please?
伝説のダークスターがスイッチ、ニンテンドースイッチに帰ってきます。
So this star will be coming onto Nintendo Switch.
ちょっと話は変わるん
The
ですけど
title hasn't been decided yet,
ちょうど1年
but
間僕はまあパークスターだったりとか、
just about a year ago,
あと京都であるビットサミットですね。
I've been going to some events, some gaming events in Japan, such as Big
I
Summit.
never thought this
And
through of like
I've been discussing with,
hype gets
exchanging
so
ideas
big
with
for translation, but
the indie
some guy
game
who's trying
community,
to keep up with like this fast-paced kind of.
and we've been discussing about
Yeah,
ideas
literally,
for
they
the
could've
new
just done their own
Nintendo
American
Switch
conference.
console.
And like,
And I've heard that it's
fine. You could have saved Skyrim for the American announcement, you know, or something like that.
I've heard that it's an easier platform to create games for, especially for indie developers.
I've heard, yeah, like.
And so that matches with what we
If you
are
like Japanese,
expecting
probably
in a
like the
gaming
person
development
who did the press
process.
感じました。そして、まあ、今回僕が作るゲームというのはですね、まあ、そんな、インディーゲームとニンテンドースイッチを
So this one game that I'm working on right now will be something that will take advantage of this environment that it's easy for indie developers to create a game. And so we will have a game that will have a fusion of death matches and strong styling, sort of heavily involved, heavily influenced by pro wrestling.
ニンテンドースイッチでトラビスが暴れたいと思います。
And I'd love to see Travis running around in a game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for your time today. It was Grasshopper Suda 51 signing off.
Thank you, Suda-san. Next, we switch to this guest.
It's a huge honor and privilege to be here today representing the passionate and talented team at Electronic Arts. For me, to be on this stage is like a dream come true.
エレクトロニックアーツの情熱あふれる優秀な開発チームの代表として登壇することは大変光栄ですし、個人的にはまるで夢のようなことです。
For as long as I've played games, I've been a massive fan of the Nintendo platform's an amazing culture of creativity. So much so that when my firstborn son was born, my wife and I gave him the middle name Luigi.
初めてゲームを教わる時からずっと任天堂のプラットフォームと任天堂の独創的な文化の大ファンで、あんまりにも任天堂のファンで、どうにか妻の納得を得て長男が生まれた時にルイージっていうミドルネームを名付けまでもしました。
So today, we are extremely excited to announce that the world's most popular sports game will be coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
ですので、本日の発表で大変興奮しています。今年年内に全世界で一番人気のスポーツゲームが Nintendo Switch で発売します。
EA Sports FIFA on Nintendo Switch will be the most immersive, social, authentic sports game ever created for Nintendo players.
任天堂のユーザーにとっては EA スポーツ FIFA は Nintendo Switch 版今まで最も没入的、最もソーシャル、最も本格的なスポーツ体験になると思います。
It will deliver the FIFA experience custom built for Nintendo Switch so you can play anywhere, play with anyone, and play how you want to play.
FIFA の体験を Switch 専用に開発して、そこでどこでも誰とでもどのプレイスタイルでも遊べるようになります。
If you're at the park, at your friend's house, or on vacation, you can always stay connected to the biggest matches, and you'll be able to play and get on the pitch with your favorite players and teams from the world's best leagues in iconic stadiums from around the world, all with the unmatched authenticity and depth that FIFA is known for.
公園にいても友達の家にいても旅行先の観光地にいてもいつでも試合ができます。そして全世界の一番大きなリーグの有名なチーム、有名な選手たちと一緒にピッチに立って試合をすることもできます。そしてこれらはすべて FIFA の無比のリアルさと
Hey, I'm walking here, Mario Edition!
We'll have much more to say and show in the coming months as we bring the world's game to Nintendo Switch in 2017. Thank you.
これから全世界のスポーツゲームを2017年内に Nintendo Switch で発売するまではどんどん情報を提供していきたいと思いますので、これからもよろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。
Super Mario.
Thank you very much to Patrick and all of our guests. We are very excited for Skyrim and FIFA, and are very excited to see what kind of new games Naguchi-san and Suda-san create. And with that, I'd like to bring my portion of the presentation to an end. Thank you.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Do those people even need to be in it? Because they have that exact same thing with the text and everything.
Right, like in Mario Sunshine, you had Delfino Plaza, and it's like all these cute fucking monster things. Just make the city people go. Don't make them like, don't make it literal relay. They're just like, any other games that have been moved to Switch alive. That's literally the only game they've announced for day one. Yeah, boy! Virtual console on the go.
Permanent 64?
Yeah, I'm in. This looks fun. Minecraft confirmed. It's like the F-Zero. Got the arms. Oh look, the real battle mode. Did you see that? 5 balloons and then 2 minutes.
That rainbow room looks like it'll barely give you a seizure, though.
Not good enough. Is that it?
What did you think?
Oh, it's
As you just saw, we are preparing to offer a rich assortment of games, both from Nintendo and a number of third-party partners. Today, you heard from some of these developers, but there are still many others game content. In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible an HDMI cable and an AC adapter. The Pro Controller will also be available separately. There will be 2 versions. One model with gray Joy-Con controllers and another model with one neon blue and one neon red Joy-Con. Both versions will be the same suggested retail price.
I want like the console and everything to be a different color too, though.
We have shared a great deal of information with you through this presentation, and more details will be available on our Nintendo Switch homepage after this presentation ends. But first, I would like to ask Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America to share their messages with their fans watching around the globe. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Kimishima. I'm Satoru Shibata of Nintendo
Oh, we
of
got
Europe.
the Europe one!
Good morning, everybody in Europe. I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has a very unique appeal, as you saw today, and I look forward to you all getting to try it out soon. Right now, hands-on events are being prepared, where we've invited European media to play Nintendo Switch for the first time. Within the next few hours, these events will kick off in Frankfurt, Paris, and London. I know that lots of you will be wondering when you can get your hands on Nintendo Switch to try it out. In the coming months, we will hold more of these events. To find out when and where you can have your own experience with Nintendo Switch, keep an eye out for announcements on our official website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'm sure that I will join some of the events, so I hope to see you very soon. Now I will hand you over to Reggie in New York. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Thanks, Shibata-san, and hi to everyone watching in the Americas. It's the midnight hour here in New York. The streets are quiet, but there's definitely something in the air. You can't see it, but the atmosphere is crackling with posts and tweets and messages all about Nintendo Switch. We're here getting ready to show off Nintendo Switch to a small group tomorrow, but you may get your own chance to play well before launch, because Nintendo Switch will be on display on 6 separate Sundays in 6 different cities across North America before you can buy it in stores. You can find all the details on nintendo.com/switch. But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system.
Have, like, 6
and the reasons are now clear.
consoles? Like, why is
First,
this on every Best
the
Buy?
wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about. Second, those amazing controllers, the Joy-Con, which combine all the gameplay innovations Nintendo's invented and then adds to them. But of course, the biggest buzz is reserved for the games. And man, what games. No question, there's a lot in the works. But let's be honest, one thing is missing. But if you listen carefully, maybe you can hear it. Floating in the air.
Zelda.
Yep, there it is. The soundtrack for what's been far and away the most anticipated Nintendo Switch game right from the start. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. So, where is it? Well, it'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow. But I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation. So let's go over there and see what these guys have to say for themselves. Mr. Miyamoto. You're here early. You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it? Good. That's great. Well, so many eager fans want to know the one critical question. When are we launching The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
それ聞くならね、もっといい人がいますよ。
Mr. Ayanuma. You're the producer for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know everything about
He's
the
worked on
game.
every Zelda game.
Certainly you must know. When are we launching the game?
それはね、僕も知らないんですよ。東京会場の君島さんに伺ってみてください。
Well, I guess that settles it. There's nothing left for me to do but to throw it back to Tokyo. And Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
Shibata-san, Reggie-san, Miyamoto-san, and Aonuma-san, thank you very much. You've left me with a very important task, but I'll have to come back to your question in a second. The Nintendo Switch launch is just around the corner on March 3rd. Tomorrow and the next day, we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo. And we'll begin taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st.
I don't live in Japan.
I hope that we've shown enough to earn your support. Now, we do have one last thing to share with you today. Before we do, I would like to humbly and sincerely thank everyone here for listening and everyone around the world for tuning in.
That fox just yelling and stretch. 3rd, 2017.
Oh, is that B?
It should be. Yeah, boy. Confirmed.
Staying all weekend, just like we did when Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I'm in.
That's Bachfest weekend?
Yeah, we'll bring it to Bachfest.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
What? Is that it?
I think it should be.
They confirmed 2